Well, good morning to everybody there that's watching. I was thinking yesterday how wonderful it would be when I had worship if I could just put on a program, because I was having a hard time reading this. In fact, I've got to get my glasses here somewhere so I can even see it. And I was looking on YouTube and I couldn't find any readings, morning watch readings. So I thought I could start doing this for you. And I love this book, Maranatha, the Lord is Coming. And there's another one called The Upward Look. So we're going to just record this worship. Okay, how about side by side we stand? I don't know all the words. We need to get the words here, but that's okay. Side by side we stand, awaiting God's command, worshiping the saving King, living by His grace and moving on in faith. Soon we'll see Him come. Meet you in heaven, we'll join hands together. Meet me on the saving side. Meet you in heaven, we'll sing songs together. Brothers and sisters, I'll be there. Pray that we all will be there. Pray that we all will be there. One of the songs that we sing daily when we met, when we got engaged, before we even got married years back, we made a commitment that we would sing every day when we were in contact with each other and able to. Seek ye first. Are you able to play that song? Seek ye first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Let me show you the chords on that. I might know them.
I want to learn the meaning and also
So CG
I
have,
want to
right?
learn more.
Let's try this one. I'll do one song and I'll play it myself. And you do the after part. Everybody ought to know. Everybody ought to know. Everybody ought to know who Jesus is. He's the lily of the valley. He's the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of ten thousands. Everybody ought to know. Okay. Well, good job there. Thank you for that. Let us pray before we read. Father in heaven, we thank you for this reading. Lord, your word is so precious to us. Lord, we don't take it for granted. Many people around the world don't have the liberty and the ability to have such beautiful words and to have access to Bible and to Christian writings of any kind because of their government of their country. We thank you that we have that here in the Philippines. And Lord, we thank you that we have that in America. We know that times will change. In Jesus' name, amen. You know, guys, I totally forgot to turn off the air conditioning, so it's noisy here. Let me turn that off. We're not supposed to record with air conditioning on, so let's turn that off, and I will put my glasses on and read. Hopefully you could hear the music okay there. Alrighty. So the title of this is Garden of Eden Restored. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. Revelation 2 verse 7. It also talks about that tree which was, the leaves were used for the healing of the nations. And the day before, yesterday, we were reading in here that the leaves were used for, what was it for? The leaves were used for the something, for the people. I can't remember exactly, and it was found in, there's several places. It's found Isaiah and Hebrews. Let's see, where does it say? Isaiah 35, Revelation 24, Isaiah. Okay, well, I can't find it right now, but it's in here somewhere. The Garden of Eden remained upon the earth long after man had become an outcast from its pleasant paths. The fallen race were long permitted to gaze upon the home of innocence. Their entrance barred only by the watching angel. Angels, plural, or many angels. At the cherubim guarded gate of paradise, the divine glory was revealed. Hither came Adam and his sons to worship God. Here they renewed their vows of obedience to the law and transgression of which had banished them from Eden. When the tide of iniquity overspread the world and the wickedness of men determined their destruction by a flood of water, the hand that had planted Eden withdrew it from the earth. But in the final restitution, when there shall be a new heaven and a new earth, as Revelation 21:1 says, it is to be restored, more gloriously adorned than at the beginning. So just imagine, this is a garden. The Garden of Eden was on this earth, and Adam and Eve, when they left and they had children, of course Cain and Abel were first, and then Cain killed Abel, and so he was even sent out further and had to leave the area that they were at. But the Garden of Eden was still there, and they would go to the gate of it, or the entrance where the angels guarded it, and they would somehow renew their commitment to God and be reminded of what they had lost. But eventually that garden was removed. Whether it was taken up or it was just covered, we don't really understand or know, but it was gone, and it's going to be restored. Then they that have kept God's commandments shall breathe in immortal vigor beneath the tree of life, and through unending ages the inhabitants of sinless words shall behold in that garden of delight a sample of the perfect work of God's creation, untouched by the curse of sin, a sample of what the whole earth would have become had man but fulfilled the Creator's glorious plan. Adam is reinstated in his first dominion. Transported with joy, he beholds the trees that were once his delight. the very trees whose fruit he himself had gathered in the days of his innocence and joy. He sees the vines that his own hands have trained, the very flowers that he once loved to care for. His mind grasps the reality of the scene. He comprehends that this is indeed Eden restored. Restored to the tree of life in the long-lost Eden, the redeemed will grow up. Malachi 4:2 talks about this. To the full stature of the race in its primeval glory. Primeval. I can't even say that. Primeval glory. The last lingering traces of the curse of sin will be removed, and Christ's faithful ones will appear in the beauty of the Lord our God, in mind and soul and body, reflecting the perfect image of their Lord. O wonderful redemption, long talked of, long hoped for, contemplated with eager anticipation, but never fully understood. Well, let us sing a song. Oh, you play.
You can play.
No, you. Okay. I didn't mean to take. I was thinking. I was just trying to get closer to you there, but let's see.
I told you take him there.
No. What a fun we have in Jesus. What a I'm listening to you. Let's start again. What a fun we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Okay, let's say a prayer. How do you pray? All right. Father in heaven, thank you for this day. Lord, be with us each day as we serve you, give our hearts to you. Thank you for the hope of heaven and this Eden. We look at the beauty of gardens right now, so many botanical gardens around the world. One in Singapore that was so nice. But we know that the Garden of Eden will be so much nicer. And we thank you for that. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay guys, so join us next time for worship here in the Philippines.